Okay, so what is your questions?
Everything. No, fun. Okay. In short, okay. Fun, health, and men. No, it was just
Fun, help, and men. Okay,
health, health, health.
health. Okay, we'll start with fun. Okay, give me a second.
Okay, health wasn't really one of my questions. Really just fun.
I know that.
Oh,
Okay,
all right.
okay, 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, so far as fun, you're just still expecting the bottom to drop out. So you've been having fun, and you like, if I keep going, something really bad is going to happen because you're used to living in despair. You're used to living with trauma, drama, etc. And you've become used to living like that. So right now, you're just waiting for the bottom to fall out because you've been having a lot of fun, and you're like, when is the bad shit going to hit? Okay? But that's just an idea that you have. It's not truth. Truth is whatever you make it. And if you just decide, like, okay, let me just keep trying and see what happens. And then just shift around it. Just decide and make some decisions that you can have a very joyful life. You understand? You can have a very joyful life without something having to go wrong or things having to go bad. Okay? So that's what the fun is. And that's why all the high emotions are coming. Um, You just have to really get into the place where you feel satisfied and fine with enjoying life. Okay? So you don't have to have trauma, drama, and hardship. Okay? So that's what it is about fun. As far as with men, do you want to know about a man in particular or what? Men in general? Okay. So as far as men in general, let's see about your men. They're all just really games to play and things to figure out more so about yourself. Okay? So just have fun and see where things take you. And just do experiments. Like experiment about who you are. Just try different things, say different things, see what you like. See how you like feeling. Use them as experimentation. Um, to just kind of find out who you are, because I don't see anybody around you as being somebody who's going to be in your life who will add, I mean, you could keep them around in your life, but they won't add a lot of benefit to it. They're just something to do's. Didn't I tell you this before? Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me put you on speakerphone. Okay, so what's going on?
Am I on speakerphone?
Yes.
Okay. Um, there's a person in my life who's
Mm-hmm.
very similar to me, right?
Okay.
And they're similar to me as if the bottom always falls out type situation.
Okay.
And so when I listen to them, like one of very few people that I trust, when I listen to them, I genuinely listen with an open heart. But I never can tell whether I'm shutting them off or shutting down and like not listening, or if really they're talking crazy. And I'm like, really not that serious.
Okay.
Like I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can't tell the difference of what, if what? Okay, there. See what they're doing. People, especially somebody who's like one of your soulmates, or people come from your same place. If you're still having hesitation about whatever you're going through, they're going to be there as a clear mirror to show you where you are. So of course they would appear more prevalent in your life and more important, so that they can show you where you are and what you're doing, what you're feeling, and how you're being, so that you can shift. So they're just a gift to you, as a mirror. and a reflection of what you think, and so you can decide if it works for you any longer. You see? So if you have a person who's appearing, all of a sudden ours seems so important, um, just look at it like, is this my mirror? And what does this have to do with me and the inside? And then when you can figure that out, um, which with him, he's just showing you what you think about how life works. You understand? So, okay, so you believe that love is only going to go so deep and then it's going to disappear and run. And at the end, you're going to be left feeling lonely and feel like a fool and feel like you were just gassing yourself and nobody really loves you. It makes sense? Okay. Okay. So that's what it is. And so, like, people come to us to show us what we really believe about ourselves so that we can shift around it. And then you see all of a sudden if that person really is to be around in your life or not. So if you have this real strong attachment and you know this person is a runner, but you're so in love or what have you, then you can kind of see what it is. So for one, you're falling more in love with yourself so that you can love like and fall in love now. So it's a good thing. And B, but he's a runner. So if you've fallen in love with a runner, then you can see that you don't really believe that someone's going to stay and that you deserve love and reserve reciprocal kind of love. You also are in love with someone who doesn't, who's not able to like give and receive, you know? And he only gives love like about 2 tablespoons, then withdraws. And you do the same. When you're around people who love you, you kind of check out. Or now you're not just 2 tablespoons, you're more like 2 cupfuls, and then you check out, withdraw, go back. Instead of just being there, being vulnerable, being you, and allowing yourself to be loved for who you are, and not hiding pieces of you and parts of you that you think are unlovable. Okay? All right? So it's now time to kind of get a well-balanced view of yourself in life, you know? Like to know and to fall in love with all parts of you. And all that all parts of you have the right to be expressed and the right to be there, you know? So it's time for you just to shift in your life and appreciate who you are. And then that way you'll start to fall in love with people who will stay around. Because you'll believe that you actually do deserve that. You understand? Okay, good.
Hey, why do I feel guilty whenever I talk about my internship? Like, I have this guilt. Maybe it's the people like I don't. That whole I think in the past it's telling me that I don't want to shine in my school life. Like I feel guilty. Like I don't want to be proud of it. And I don't know if it's the whole black versus black like thing or expectation. I don't know what it is, but I felt myself. When I talk about it, black people
To feel guilty about it.
I feel guilty.
Okay.
Unless I'm in my the school, my business school, where I know that we have a common goal. But even still, I feel guilty because like if they did, like I feel guilty
Okay.
to ever.
You feel guilty. Okay. So guilt to succeed is very common, especially among fairies. Fairies, you are the kind of spirits who are very easily conjure up what they want without hardship. This is a point in your life for you to really just be who you are, finally. Okay? So you have to become comfortable with yourself and stop caring about how somebody else responds to it. When you start to gain more confidence, you'll no longer care how somebody responds to your happiness, to your sadness, to your depression, or what. You'll just be wherever you are, feel what you're feeling, and know that whatever you need will always surround you and be around. Whomever you need will always surround you and be around as well. Okay? So, the guilt is just coming from you wanting people to be happy for you too, but you have to look at their priorities. A, they might not care. B, they might be jealous. C, they might be thinking about other things. So you're looking for like a cheering section, but you just have to be proud of yourself. And when you become proud of yourself, you just attract those people who can, be your cheering section. And you don't have to have a cheering section in order to feel successful. And you feel like, oh, if I'm successful, then I'm going to have all these people praising me or telling me that's awesome and I'm awesome. But that's really just something that comes from the inside. Then you hear it on the outside. And even now, if you hear it, you won't believe it and you won't even remember it. You understand? So that's just what it is now for you. It's like this whole you just unleashing and coming into your being and who you are. And trusting yourself and honoring yourself and honoring who you are, how you work, how you manifest, and how you live. And just giving yourself an opportunity to do that with ease and be proud. You understand? Okay.
Why is it so hard for me to organize my life?
Oh, you don't want to? Then everything will be so easy.
Okay, I mean, I figured, but it's really difficult.
Just do a little releasing around it.
Okay.
Like no one's gonna kill me if I organize my life, Just do a little releasing, do a little picture brain or something.